We're going to take a look at the Munter Hitch. Munter Hitch is one of the more useful knots that we use in a lot of our hasty rescue and actually traditional rescue courses also. With that Munter Hitch, it's a way of applying friction so we can control the lowering, let's say a casualty, lowering a rescuer. We can also use it to lower ourselves in a rappel mode, and we're just going to go over that real quick. A bunch of different ways to use the Munter, and there's a bunch of different variations to build on that Munter, which we're going to go through a bunch of them in this series, from one-way Munters to 1.5 and monster Munters, etc. So the Munter in its most basic form is I'll take my hand, put it so palm is facing away from me so I can only rotate my hand in one direction. As I rotate that up, I just lay it out in front of me. I take the part in the right hand and I take that from my pinky back, and this is where the carabiner is going to grip that Munter. Just like that. We know we got a Munter when we can flip it and reverse it, just like Missy Elliott. Throw that back, and that is how the Munter works. When we're looking at that Munter, some of the mistakes that come out there, whether it's on our harness or it's on our anchor and we're lowering somebody, the proper brake position for that Munter is when these two are parallel with each other. You'll see some people try and brake back behind them when they're rappelling. Sometimes that is not correct. The correct way is when they are parallel to each other. So you can see, just as we add friction to anything doing the capstan equation, it's always going to be the more angles that we can add to something. So on this terminal end that's used for our braking, you can see that angle. The more contact area, the more friction I have. That is why that is the brake, and that is why when it's back here, it is not the brake. Another way really quick to be able to tie that Munter, especially if you're rapidly trying to do a bailout, is to take that rope and just go 1, 2. Doesn't make a difference if we go the other way, just as long as it's 1, 2. And what we're going to do is spread those legs and then clip right through there. So what that looks like is here, here, and then as we open that carabiner, it's going to go right between there, clip into that hole, and lay right into it. And there's the Munter.